Hello, welcome to Mechanics of Robotics for the 2020-2021 school year. I am Cyndy Hagin. A little bit about me. This is my 7th year teaching at iTech. It's my 25th year teaching overall. I'm also the iTech Robotics competition robotics team advisor. I lead an all-girls robotics engineering camp called Girls Lead the Way during the summer for incoming 6th through 8th grade girls. I love the mountains. I love the ocean. Love hiking. Love boogie boarding, reading, playing games, doing puzzles. I have a wide range of interests. General objectives for the Mechanics of Robotics course: understanding and using the design process to solve problems, applying STEM concepts to solve technical challenges, collaborating with others to solve problems, which is going to be a little bit trickier during remote learning, but we'll try to make things work, and using project management strategies. So our first unit is going to be robotics integration and programming. We're going to be using the Arduino ShieldBot for this, covering basic sensor and motor use and programming, interacting with the environment, and camera navigation. After we cover robotics integration and programming, students will have an opportunity to get a micro certification if they choose to take the assessment for that. Then we'll be focusing on mechanical foundations. The first portion or first kind of unit within mechanical foundations is on strength, stability, and balance. Students will learn how to build structures that are durable and how they can be reinforced for stability. And then the project for this portion is going to be to build a crane. So the second portion of mechanical foundations is working on transmissions and mechanical advantage. They're going to be learning about how transmissions can deliver more torque and speed, mechanical advantage, and then the project is going to be creating a moving crane arm. And the third portion of mechanical foundations is going to focus on drivetrains. So we'll be working with a simple drivetrain, and students will be exploring some with wheel size, two-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive. We'll do some work with special wheels, so Omni wheels and Mecanum wheels. And then students will be building a drivetrain that can climb over obstacles. After that, we'll move into VEX projects. So students will be self-selecting some activities to complete for that that focus on both building and programming. And then at the end of the year, ideally, we'll be back in the building at this point. Students are going to design, build, and program and test an automated assembly line system to complete a simple task. Some differences to be aware of between Mechanics of Robotics and other courses: fewer big projects means fewer standard scores for each standard. So like in math class, you might readdress a standard a whole bunch of times. And so if you're not getting it early on, then the more you do it, and by the time it's the 12th time readdressing a standard, you can really bring that standard score up. We'll only be addressing some standards a couple of times within a grading period, so it's really important that students strive to get that high standard score, a 3 or above, for all of the work that we do. We have limited materials. We do have to break down things after each unit so we can reuse those parts. Even more challenging this year with remote learning because students have what they have at home. They don't have access to the modified parts that we have here at school. So it's going to be even more of a design challenge to build things with what we have. The other thing is notebook entries, which is Science and Engineering Practice 8. They are not scored on the decade conjunctive scale that we use for all other standards, because part of the standard is that you're doing that over time. And so using the decade conjunctive, you can't really not do it, not do it, not do it, do it, and have it count as you doing it. It's something that you need to be doing consistently all along. So it will be an average of notebook scores rather than using the decade conjunctive. Please contact me via email. That's the best way to get in touch with me. If you want to set up a phone call or a Zoom call, we can certainly do that, but please reach out to me via email so that we can set that up. If you have any questions, I hope to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching.